And hello everyone, this is Aspect here, and I got monetized on YouTube. We're finally here. After having talked about this as a potential topic for the future throughout the years that I've been on this platform, we're monetized. We did it. We're here. Now, the reason I'm making this video, because to some of you, this might not seem that special, considering there's channels out there that upload one video and get monetized instantly. But those channels typically follow the algorithm quite heavily. And while I won't go into the topic of whether I think that's right or wrong or whatever the hell, because that's different for everyone, I personally would never actually want to follow the algorithm and basically make content I don't enjoy making for the sake of numbers. But I know that there's some people out there that think that that is a better way of approaching YouTube as a platform. And considering the shape that the platform has taken over the years lately, it definitely is a fair argument. Like, there's some people out there that they hate the thing that YouTube has become. They just can't have fun on the platform anymore, so they just start following the algorithm because to them it's all that's left to do. Especially with the rise of TikTok. Well, I won't go into that again because that's another topic for 30 fucking minutes. The reason I mention it is because I got to this point to getting monetized, which, by the way, if you didn't know, to get monetized on YouTube, you need two things. You need 1,000 subscribers, which we reached a while ago. But what you also need, which I only hit recently, is getting 4,000 hours of watch time or 10 million shorts views within a year. Now, 10 million shorts views, first of all, I just don't want to do that. The reason I don't want to do that, because 10 million views sounds like a great way to grow the channel, and it probably is. But you also have to remember, shorts is basically YouTube's version of TikTok. And the way TikTok is made is that it's not made to build audiences, so to speak. It's made to scroll, which means that if I were to go for the 10 million YouTube Shorts views thing, instead of the 4,000 watch hours on regular videos, what it would mean is that I would get a fuckload of people on my channel that are only here because of some short that they got recommended, but that don't actually give a crap about who I am or the content that I make. Sure, some of the people will stick around, you're right, but I would much rather stick to regular videos, because that's kind of what I've been doing anyway, and I just prefer making them over shorts. I've tried making shorts a few times. I just don't enjoy it, honestly. Now, I do realize that I might lose my monetization the moment that I lose the stats required to have monetization. These 4,000 watch hours within a year that I need, the only reason I even achieved them is because of this video. And as I said, it's only within a year. So as soon as I dip below 4,000 again, there is a chance that I will lose monetization. And I'm perfectly okay with that, because I was here. I have this now as a landmark that we were able to get here, and that means way more to me than actually keeping monetization. Because it's not like I pull views that are good enough to actually be able to make some kind of salvageable money from this platform anyway. That's not what I care about. And I say this because I'm very proud of having gotten to this point while always having made content that I personally would still enjoy watching, which in my opinion is the way that content should always be made. Always make the type of content that when you sit down and you watch YouTube yourself, the content that you upload on your own is the type of content you would enjoy watching. If you're a content creator such as myself, try this at some point. Sit down, scroll to some of your videos, try watching them back and think to yourself, do I like this type of content? Do I enjoy this? Would I watch this myself? And if the answer is yes, no matter if your video has 4 views, doesn't matter. That's the content you need to be making. The reason I say this is because you may think, oh, well, these kinds of videos only get 4 views, but this other video that I made, even though I hated making it, got 200,000. So I'll just go to those kinds of videos. You may think you're doing the right thing. What you're not realizing is that after a while of you making that content that while it gets good numbers, you hate making it, what happens is eventually you're gonna get burnt out from content creation. And you're not just gonna be able to make the videos that perform well anymore. You're not gonna be able to make videos at all because you're just gonna be that demotivated. I know that a lot of people in our day and age are inspired by numbers more than anything else, and they think that numbers are the main thing that you should be focusing on. But if you do not enjoy the content that you're making, eventually you'll stop pulling those numbers. Some people might come up with the argument that getting those numbers is their motivation, but that's only for a short period of time, because at first it's a new thing. It's a new, oh, I get a lot of views and maybe even some money by doing this exact content. But then after a while of you uploading that type of content consistently, you're gonna start expecting the videos to get a certain amount of views. Say you're getting 200,000 per video, and at one point something flops and you only get 90,000. It's still a fuckload of views, but it's less than what you normally get. One time may be okay, but then it's gonna happen again, and then again, and then again, over time, and you're gonna get demotivated. And then you're not gonna be able to produce any kind of content anymore. You're gonna be done. And for the sake of longevity, or how the hell do you pronounce that word?
Longevity.
Longevity, that's how you pronounce it apparently. For the sake of longevity, you want to be making the type of content you enjoy watching back yourself. And that, in my opinion, is how any content on any platform, not just YouTube, should always be treated. And that doesn't just go for content creation. Even if you're working on, for example, a short film or a movie. Say you're directing a movie, make it the way that you would be proud of it. Don't go thinking, oh, I'm gonna make it this way, because that's probably what's gonna make it the most popular and make me the most money, because if there's no passion behind it, you won't. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you for sticking with the channel throughout all that we've been through. And at the end of the day, I'm still here. I ain't going anywhere. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find